The HOA thought they could take my property overnight and get away with it. What they did not realize was that I had spent years in commercial development, and I knew exactly how far they had crossed the line and how badly this would end for them. This whole situation started when I woke up at 3 in the morning to the smell of fresh asphalt burning through the air. I stepped outside and froze. My entire private gravel driveway, the one I paid extra for just to avoid HOA control, had been paved. Overnight, without permission, my fence posts were ripped out, my survey markers destroyed like they never existed, and sitting on my door was a letter billing me $3,200 for what they called a community upgrade. I am curious, though. Before this gets even crazier, where are you watching from? Drop your country in the comments. I read them all because what happened next is something most people would not believe. I bought this property for peace, 3 acres, quiet family life, and most importantly, a private access road legally separate from the HOA. That detail mattered more than anything but the HOA president, Vivian Ashworth, saw it differently. She saw opportunity. Within days, she turned my road into what she called a community entrance, installing stone pillars, and even hiring security to stop me on my own. Driveway asking for identification, like I did not belong there when I confronted her. She claimed the previous owner verbally agreed to share the road. No proof, just her word and a smile that said she thought she had already won. Then came the pressure, fake violations, daily fines, threats of legal action, and even neighbors being turned against us. My family felt it. My wife stressed my daughter uncomfortable in her own home, but while she was playing intimidation, was building something else. Evidence, permits, records, surveys, everything documented. And then I found it. No permits had ever been filed for the work. They had illegally taken my property and tried to convert it into HOA control. That was their mistake, because people like that rely on fear, not facts. But I had both. Then things escalated. They sent men to enforce fake rules. They installed cameras. They even tried to manipulate local offices to erase my property records. It became clear this was not about a road. This was about control and money. She was buying land around me, building a bigger plan, and I was the only thing in her way. But what she did not know was I had already prepared. For this, I had legal backing, documented proof, and something even stronger, timing. Because while she thought she was winning, she was actually exposing everything, every illegal move, every false claim, every act of intimidation. It's being recorded and built into a case that would destroy her entire operation. And then came the turning point one night. More construction, more damage, more proof, and that was all I needed. Within days, investigations opened, permits, violations, financial records. Everything started collapsing around. Her accounts were flagged, contracts questioned, and suddenly, the same authority she used to pressure others vanished completely. The HOA board turned on her. The same neighbors she manipulated started asking questions, and the system she controlled turned against her, because once the truth is documented, it does not stay hidden for long. Everything she built on intimidation fell apart faster than she could react, and in the end, the road stayed mine exactly as it always was, private, untouched, legally protected, and the people who thought they could take it learned the hard way that some lines you do not cross, and honestly it makes you think, what did she really expect was going to happen when she tried to take someone's property overnight and pretend it was hers? Let me know what you think, because I read your comments, and if stories like this hit different, you already know what to do.